Dave Palumbo here for an RX Muscle Supplement and Science review, and today we're going to be talking about the all-new Roy test. You know, I wish I invented it. People think I did. I didn't. Bill Llewellyn invented these kits, and they're designed to test your anabolic steroids, clenbuterol now, and growth hormone. The new Roy tests, however, have been designed and released just recently. I know a lot of you guys have been asking, when are they coming out? How are they going to work? Well, we got them. We got them. We got the new complete testing system here. This is an amazing one. This has got like you could do 10 tests with this thing. You got multiple A, B, C, D vials. The E vial is now the clenbuterol tester. So the clenbuterol testing vial, they're calling the vial E. For those of you who don't know what I'm even talking about, the vial A and B and C and D are the original vials that we test for anabolics. Now, all anabolic steroids, the steroids, let's put clenbuterol aside, are 2-vial testing systems. So for injectables, you use a D vial and then either an A or a B. And for the orals, you use a C vial and then an A or a B as confirmation. So you need these 2 vials or you can't differentiate between compounds. A lot of times, multiple, like injectables, will turn purple on the D vial. Some of them do it in different time frames, faster or slower. But to differentiate between different, esters, you need to use the A and B vial and see what they turn color-wise to give you the perfect identification. Now, in the past, okay, this is now called the complete testing system. This was originally called, it had a few different iterations. It was a much smaller box. Now it has this huge carrying case. You get your UV light, all your color charts in here. You get 10 vials. And there's also now an F, a G, and an H vial. So the A, B, C, and D are the test your anabolic steroids. E tests clenbuterol. Okay, F and G will test quantitatively what's in the steroids. In other words, if you test testosterone and it comes back positive, now you can use your F, vial, and it will tell you how much testosterone is in there. If you are testing DECA, you use the G vial, I believe. So I think treninanthate and test, I got to just take another look, use the F vial, and then DECA uses the G vial. And the H vial, it's just the testing reagent, so it's pretty simple. Now, if you look at the charts, we can put them up on the screen. You can see the color reaction for oral products. So you see they broke the color charts down into here. You can test for your orals. You use the C vial and then either the A or B, depending on which is in the recommended use chart. And then you can see the different color changes. Obviously the B, anytime you use the B vial, you will expose it to the UV light as well. And in certain circumstances, specifically if you're testing methyl testosterone, you'll see it'll turn green when you subject it to the UV light. If you look at the next chart up there, if we put the injectable color reaction chart, that's going to be the one that most people are going to use the most, because that's most of the anabolic steroids. They all use the D vial and then either the A or B. And you can see it under the B vial. If you hit it with the UV light, certain compounds like nandrolone phenylpropionate, which is NPP, test propionate, trenacetate, and treninanthate will all turn a different color when exposed to the UV light. So you want that UV light, which comes in the complete testing kit. If you go to the third chart up on the screen, you'll see this is if you have raw powders, so if you're getting like powders in from China, you want to test them to see for their purity, you would use this chart, Now, it's interesting because a lot of people ask me, what if my anabolics are like they have water-based, like drugs like Winstrol? You have to actually you have to take a couple drops of the Winstrol, put it on a piece of paper, leave it overnight, let it dry out, and then the powder that's left on the paper you can scrape off with like a little razor blade, and that's what you test. You can't put like water-based compounds into the testing reagents. It won't work. You got to use powders. So you got to powderize the stuff. Now, if you look at the fourth chart, I believe that's the color reaction for the pure raw powders. This is for the injectables. The first one, the one before this, was for oral compounds. So You have 4 different color charts now. It's just broken down and made a little easier. But basically, the new technology that's out, aside from the fact that they've renamed things, is these what we call quantitative tests. And here, they're all available at davepalumbo.com now. You can get the Roy Test Complete Testing System, or if you don't want to get the whole box set, you can buy the quantitatives. Now, the quantitative tests, which tell you how many milligrams of compound is in this stuff, are only for 3 specific drugs at this point, or 4 specific drugs. Test enanthate, test cypionate, decadurabolin, which is nandrolone decanoate, and tren-enanthate, not trenacetate, tren-enanthate, the longer-acting tren metabolite. Here's the tren test, and here's the testosterone test. And if you look in these tests, if you buy these tests, you're going to get 2 vials. If you're going to test the test cypionate or enanthate, you're going to get the F vial in here, okay? And you're going to follow the directions and put your drops of liquid into this. Then you're going to add the H vial, which is the testing reagent, and you're going to make a little chemical reaction. You're going to play chemistry set, and then you're going to read the color chart. It's going to tell you how many milligrams of this. But you first want to test to make sure you have testosterone, and that's another test. So you're going to use the testosterone test. If it is testosterone and enanthate or cypionate, then you're going to use this, and it's going to tell you how many milligrams. Same thing with enanthate here. You're going to first use the trenbolone testing kit, which is 2 vials. If it comes back as trenbolone enanthate, then you're going to take this, okay, and you're going to put more substance in here. You're going to follow the directions, very simple directions, okay? I'll do another video, another dime on that. And you're going to determine how many milligrams of trenbolone enanthate are in your compound. And then there's a deca one too. I just don't have it here, but it's all up on davepalumbo.com. These are invaluable because you might be able to tell now. You might be able to tell if you have the real drug, but you never really know what the dosage is. So guys overdose on the stuff because they think, well, it's probably weak. Well, now you can tell. You can tell for tren enanthate, you can tell for deca, and you can tell for test cyp and enanthate. And I can't wait till all the other ones are done. Likewise for the clenbuterol, when you test your clenbuterol with the E vial, not only will you test to see if it's real, but it will also tell you the quantity of clenbuterol in there, and that's just in one tester. So that the clenbuterol is really super all-purpose. And of course, we still have the growth hormone testing kits, which is like a pregnancy test, except the test for GH. You dip your stick in, 20 seconds, put it on the table, leave it for 20 minutes. 1 line means you have real GH. 2 lines means you got fake GH. Super easy. Guys, this is going to save you so much time, effort, and money in the long run. Please, I implore you, test your drugs before you put them into your body. Unfortunately, there's a lot of fake stuff out there, and there's a lot of stuff that's nothing. So don't waste your time and money. Check out the new Roy Test Complete Testing System and all the quantitative tests at davepalumbo.com. I'm telling you, you will thank me later.